picks. Listen, if a hot dog is a sandwich, then a crown is a hat. Now, how am I going to tie that into the rest of the video? I'm not. It's just something I was thinking about. We're back with another edition of Steve's Hat Picks, where we look at the best plays from around the NHL over the past week, and there's always so many. And breaking news, producer Drew is getting the next couple weeks off. Yeah, you work with me, you have to have time off. Give your eardrums a break, you know? So for the next couple weeks, welcome producer Mark, who is real. So without further delay, let's get to the best plays of the week, or the hat picks, if you will. And how can we not start with the Vancouver Canucks? There was COVID protocol, there was COVID outbreaks, they didn't play for nearly a month, and they're expected to jump back into things against the first place in the Canadian division, Toronto Maple Leafs. The Leafs outshoot and outchance the Canucks all night, but Braden Holtby was a superhero. And nothing illustrated that more than this ridiculous windmill save from Braden Holtby. My goodness.
Wayne Simmons has the puck, played it to Robertson, back to Simmons, great poke check by Holtby. Puck is loose at the side of the net, that just about got in anyway, and just like Campbell at the other end, the old poke check worked for Braden Holtby. Saved and a big goal.
Oh, this is one just a beauty. That the poke check was successful, but it looked like it was going to go in the back of the net. Holtby.
Little give and go play. Wayne Simmons, and the stick of Holtby came out. Puck just about went in anyway.
It's spectacular. It's and very often you'll hear on the broadcast, oh, remember that save? And when the end of the game comes, you didn't need to remember that save. Remember this save. And to top it all off, they win their next game as well. The Canucks start their return to play 2-0. Ridiculous. And a hat pick. For our next hat pick, this time it's a flurry of saves from Tuukka Rask, who a bunch of people weirdly think is bad, but like he's probably gonna end up in the Hall of Fame? But that's an argument for another video. This sequence is ridiculous.
Cousins slipping it back to the point. Boston returns to full strength. A long shot right on the rebound. And Rask made a great save. Another shot. Oh, and that one was stopped right on the goal line.
Tuukka Rask is going to put on a little bit of a demonstration right here. There's the first save. The second, see, Ruotsalainen gets a great chance, and then Cousins steps in. And it looks like he might not have got this clean to get the shot off as quick as he wanted. We'll see when it comes through right there. And Tuukka Rask with the glove comes across, got the whole net. And the lunge from the right side back across. Look at that one right there.
That's just a ridiculous sequence. Ruotsalainen has an amazing opportunity. Doesn't get the best shot off. The rebound for Dylan Cousins, though, wide open net. And that's just one of those moments where you see a junior hockey superstar meets one of the best goalies in the game for the past, I don't know, decade and a half. Imagine drafting him and then trading him immediately. Couldn't be me, couldn't be the team that I cheer for. Fantastic, hard battle, desperation sequence from Tuukka Rask. That is a hat pick. For our next hat pick, we have another flurry sequence, but I think this one's even more ridiculous. I don't know if it's more impressive, but it's certainly more fun to watch. Here's Elvis Merzlikins. The job is keep the puck out of the net. They don't really ask you how.
Duclair. Taken by Walmart. Back in front for Duclair. It's loose right in the blue paint. Big hit by Walmart. Lamako's got the puck. Merzlikins is down. Lost his goal stick. Out in front, Nudavara. And Merzlikins makes the save. Nudavara gets tripped up. Laine kicks it free from Atto. Out in front again. Now behind the net, Nudavara one more time.
In the net. You see Merzlikins. Here comes Duclair. The big bump. The puck is sitting right there for the Panthers. And then Nudavara come in from the left point. He fired. See all the sea of legs. Merzlikins, it was down and out.
What would you call that goaltending style? So there's stand up, there's butterfly, and then that is the toys from Toy Story when Andy walks in the room. Oh, here's the attacker. He's got absolutely flopping all over the place, picking himself up and yeeting himself across the ice, just doing anything, dropping his stick, grabbing onto another stick. I'm not even sure if it was his own teammates or the opponent. Stopping one on the goal line like a beach volleyball. You know, the Columbus Blue Jackets have not had a very fun season, and Elvis Merzlikins is on the Columbus Blue Jackets, which means he has not had a very fun season. And he was very honest recently and said, I just want to delete this season. And you know what? I respect it, because if you had to do that every game, you would too. But on this play, he did it though. That's a hat pick. For our next pair of hat picks, Connor McDavid corner. Look, we act like paddle saves are the mainstay in hat picks, and I want them, but Connor McDavid, let's be honest, we could do a weekly highlight reel of him. And we'd get a bunch of comments saying McDavid net. And then someone else would say Leafs net. And then someone would respond, how could they possibly be both at the same time? And everyone spontaneously combusts. But ignore that fantasy scenario. Let's start with a couple good-looking no-lookers. Everybody in the pool, it's Jesse Puljujarvi.
Playing a patient game here. Here's a chance and they score. Top shelf. Yes, Puljujarvi and the Oilers have a 2-0 lead.
Coleman now goes to the corner. And now both Edmonton Oilers go to the puck carriers. Connor was in front and he decides to chase behind the net. Not a good idea, especially when Connor McDavid has the puck behind the net. Finds Puljujarvi with a perfect pass, no-look pass.
You know, I don't want to disrespect any of Jesse Puljujarvi's teammates from Finland, but I don't think anyone on Carpot was sending him those passes. Like, I get impressed when I throw something in the recycling bin and it actually lands. McDavid's throwing no-look behind the back passes in an actual NHL game. Oh, that's a hat pick. And only a few days later, this time against the Habs, McDavid not only does a no-look pass, but I think it's even better.
He has not had a great offensive season, but he's a tough two-way forward. Here's McDavid, one-timer still, and the Oilers may not be done yet.
Just a good job on the wall. Battle won that backhand pass right there by Draisaitl. Will pick up the second assist. Just a beautiful little pass that gets through. And once it finds its way, the second backhand pass, even better by McDavid. And for Nugent-Hopkins, just pile drives through with the shot.
No disrespect to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Great of him to get that goal after returning from injury. But, like, can you give McDavid the goal there? We should petition that. Like, if the pass is good enough, I think the guy getting the assist should get the goal. I think it goes without saying that that's a hat pick. And our final hat pick from our Connor McDavid corner, Connor McDavid with a classic Connor McDavid play where he just does everything himself.
Tatar snatched it back and then got belted by Puljujarvi. Here comes McDavid the other way. Splits defenders to the net. Wrist shot, score! Connor McDavid coast to coast. And Edmonton its first lead of the night. 2-1.
He's been denied a lot in this game. He's had to fight through checks, fight through sticks, and right here goes right through Petrie and Edmondson and shelves it short side on Jake Allen. What a finish by Connor McDavid. He looks up, gets the feet pumping, and he just walks through. We've seen this so many times before, but in a crucial moment, 5 minutes left in this game in a tie hockey game, he buries it to go ahead.
If your coach yells at you after your team allows that goal, I think you should be allowed to yell back. You get out there and defend him that he healed his own PCL like the Terminator. Jake Allen didn't have a shot. Neither defender had a shot. None of us would have a shot. Have mercy, Connor. That's a hat pick. Up next, it is so rare to see a record this big get broken, but this is an absolute hat pick. Patrick Marleau becomes the player who now has the most ever NHL games played. 1,768.
And Patrick Marleau will start this game tonight at right wing, lined up against Max Pacioretty. It's official now. Played his first shift of the game. Is 1,768 of his NHL career.
And you know what? I understand. You do make some good points. But I have a theory. Patrick Marleau only has the record for the most NHL games played because he's played the most NHL games, guys. What's the problem? Patrick Marleau just seems like the epitome of class, such a good teammate. Everything about this was classy. The Vegas Golden Knights shaking his hand after the fact. It's just great. Not to mention that Marleau's NHL career began over 20 years before the Vegas Golden Knights played their first game. I tweeted this out a few days ago. October 1st, 1997 was Patrick Marleau's first ever NHL game. 171 players who have played in the NHL this season were not alive. For example, after the trade deadline when they got rid of a few vets, the New Jersey Devils, over half of their active roster of skaters was not alive when Patrick Marleau made his NHL debut. An unfathomable record in a league as physically brutal as the National Hockey League. Patrick Marleau, take a bow. That's a hat pick. Getting down to the wire here in hat picks, we have a couple game savers for you. The Carolina Hurricanes, they're just having such a good season, and they're getting saves. And old Ned, Alex Nedeljkovic, has been unbelievable. Here he is in a tie game against Jonathan Huberdeau.
Got it over to Barkov along the boards. Yandel's shot. Save, rebound. Just wide. It was tipped away. Nedeljkovic stopped Huberdeau.
On that last power play, the puck delivered in front. Look at this rebound, and what a save by the young goaltender, Nedeljkovic, as Jonathan Huberdeau thought he had a wide open goal. Oh, that's one of the best saves I've seen all season long.
Oh, I love these kinds of saves. Look, goalies have obviously gotten better over the years, but there was a while where everything just seemed so cookie cutter, and now everyone's flying around again, just making desperation stops. This is awesome in the context of where it is in the game, makes it such a hat pick. This next game saver, not a goalie. Here's Mario Ferraro.
Marchessault a centering pass. William Karlsson a shot. St. Jones in the rebound. Cleared up but not out by Ferraro, who saved the goal.
William Karlsson with the shot. He knocks it down the shot. It goes over the shoulder, and it's Ferraro who's going to save it. He helps out Jones right as that puck's on the line. Good position by Ferraro. See, the clock was winding down. 13 seconds left.
Did you hear how I called him Mario and not Mario, and now you can't yell at me? Tie game 2-2. It's the third period, like 11 seconds to go. Puck is trickling in. Mario Ferraro, robs it on the goal line to send this game to overtime. If you have aspirations of making the playoffs and every point counts, that's a hat pick. And our last hat pick, you know, Anthony Mantha has been a very good Washington Capital since he was acquired for everything. In between how much the Capitals were willing to give up for Mantha and the fact that Vrana was a healthy scratch at times this season, it's enough to make Jake Vrana feel like he didn't matter. Well, here he is with a 4-goal performance with his new team, the Detroit Red Wings.
Not for $500 million. You're going to get a good team.
Here's a shot. They score. Vrana. Tipped in front, it's 4-0. They get another one. Klingberg.
Oh,
got
boy.
His pocket picked. Here's Vrana. He's got 2. Vrana in. He's got 3. Hat trick. Jacob Vrana. Back for DeKaiser. Save made, rebound. They score. Oh my goodness. He's got 4 for Jacob Vrana.
Petition to call a 4-goal game a hat pick. You get a hat trick and then it's an extra one. Hat pick. Because you got to pick up the hat that you threw on the last goal and throw it again. What if on the 4th goal the players had to throw the hats back? So, there we go. Those are all the hat picks for this week. What did you think? Yell at us in the comment section, please. Mark, that's what they do here, you see. Oh, you know? Mark knows. So, for now, that is it for this edition of Hat Picks. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Mario.